is body count important? And do you ask women when dating?
You know what? There's an extent on that body count and things like that because I'm one of them dudes. I ain't out here. I haven't been out here stabbing unlimited women and all that stuff. So I have a damn standard. You better keep that shit a secret. And I hope you can. You know what I'm saying? It matters. Just you better hope I don't find out some bullshit. Cause I'm a real man. I tell my boys, yo, you stabbed that already, bro? If you have, let me know. Shit.
Real shit.
I ain't about to be falling in love. I could walk right away. It's too many women to select.
That's true.
I mean, body count do matter. And we got one too. But nah, if you out here and you that type of person, don't be asking for a relationship. Don't be trying to sign up for a relationship. Just know you gonna be laid down like the rest of them. And those guts are going to be touched.
How important is like body count? So are you like, look, is that something like a man would literally, will you fit like ask, like how many men have you been with? And then at that point, is that a deal breaker?
I can't ask a question because it's like,
we still got requirements though, even regardless of what we got.
They can have babies and come back to this. They can have babies.
No, I ain't talking about babies. I'm talking about just.
No.
Go ahead.
They can have babies, and I think it still shrink back to the size.
A woman got 2 kids, but if she's been with 50, 100 men, she got a lot of baggage and a lot of, you know what I mean? They carry that, what is it, fucking, whatever it is. I ain't know. Imprint. Go ahead, Willie.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So why? So do we ask about body count and does it matter? I think it does matter, as Gavin was bringing up. You know, women can't have sex with so many men and there not be side effects. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. And Gavin brought this up last time, and that's where women are today. They think that's their last step to being 100% equal with men is sexual liberation. Sleep with anybody and have no connection. They are not wired that way. It'll never work.
If that man beat the line, and if he beat the line, you're gonna compare that to the next man, and he got that, he imprinted you. So in her mind, she'd be laying down in bed with another man, think about another man. See what I'm saying?
Seriously, and that's why I like to bring up. That's why I like to make examples. Like when I said, don't no man want to deal with, big nasty as, the seriously, come on.
Tell
it how it T.I. is. People don't want to address this shit. But no, you don't want that. You really don't. You don't want to have to deal with that competition. Because like you said, big nasty coming beating the lining. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And now, like I said, they're gonna be emotionally attached, and they're never gonna forget that. You know what it is. You know how you gotta lay it down. You know how you go into it. I ain't gonna get into that, but you go to prove a point, and you ain't she done slept with 50 dudes, and she done dealt with 10 big nasties. That's crazy. You trying to tell me that's not gonna affect your relationship down the road? I've been married for 10 years. I know a little bit something. I want to know your body count. I want to know all that because I got to make a decision here. Yeah.
What's his name on live, man?
I mean,
what's your limit? What was your limit?
I think it's how woman carrying herself, right? A woman can disguise some of that shit so you don't know.
Yeah, that's number one. Like, you know what, Law? I can't be a hypocrite, like you said. At the same time, Law, I could count how many women I've been on both hands, and it ain't 10. So that's why. Now, like you said, you know what I'm saying? If it was the other way around, I was like, Tiger Woods, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't really hold.
Oh, shit. You had the same standards, motherfucker.
Probably had the same standards. But yeah, so there you go, Law. Just being transparent. Yeah, so I've not been with a lot of women at all.
I envy that though. Mm-hmm. You know why? I envy that because now you're not basing anything off but anybody but less than 10.
Yep.
So for me,
Yep.
it's harder because it's like
it work like that for men also, right? It's a little different, but you could compare women, right? Well, if
I envy that. It's like if I could start over, I would be in your position because it gets harder and harder. The temptation is so heavy, and it's harder to get over that temptation hump at a certain point because you've been with so many people.
Yeah, it's real talk.
So my thing is, what's your limit for a woman? Everybody.
And like a lifetime or the last year, 5, what are we talking about?
For a relationship, in a sense.
For you to get with them. For you to take that person serious.
Well, what's her overall body count? What you been doing last 12 months?
Up until they met you.
Yeah. I mean, like, for me personally speaking, like, you know, when you get in a relationship, sometimes relationships happen accidentally. Y'all start, you know, messing around. Next year, y'all actually start liking each other. Then you know,
accidentally. Don't nothing happen next.
I mean, I'm saying is that all right. So I met this chick. We go out get something to eat. We go back. We Netflix and chill, right? And then, like, you know, we start kicking. We start liking each other. You might go on a date. It might be intentional. But through the time of getting to know her, that conversation's got to happen to where, hey, listen, we got to talk about body count, you know, before you actually take that next step to being serious. I feel, at least, you know, with me, it's got to be had before we are known as an item. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Okay. It can't become an item if that's not told. I'm gonna be real. Like, most women gonna lie to you anyway. I'm gonna be real on that too. Women got ones they don't consider body counts for them. They gonna tell you 5, but they might have had 10.
I told you, Gav. I told you they will have stipulations with it, but that was a little dude.
Yeah, they got some that don't count.
Or that was a white dude. I don't count him. That's for the goodness. They do stuff like that.
Okay.
Women are slick, but for me personally speaking, you know, I've had, you know, in the past, obviously a lot of partners and stuff like that, and I'm gonna say I kind of do hold a double standard to what I would accept. You know, I want somebody that's got a very respectable number. You cannot become wifey without that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they out there, but it's, you know, it's rare. You know what I mean? So, like, you know,
we had on this last time though. If a man leave home in search of a wife, right? If it's kind of like what you don't know don't hurt you, or you still want to know regardless.
I mean, I still want to know. I want to know. Because, like I said, like Law said, when I go to hometown, what am I looking at? Am I about to be clown rocking with you at your hometown? Hell no. So I need to see what's up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be out here going with your hometown before you hit your head my boo and the whole block done beat. They laughing at me. Clown would be like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay.
So, you know, again, you got to hopefully, you know, Facebook's out there. You find some other niggas out there. What's happening with, you know what I mean? You know what's going on, so you can find out what's happening from somebody in the hood. But yeah, man, I gotta know. You gotta know. It's gotta be a real respectable. I'm talking like 7 and under. You know what I'm saying? Okay. 7 and under for me.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. 7 and under, huh? So have y'all literally asked this question before, or what? Or these? I've never asked. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever asked a woman her body count.
Yes, it's a must. Every relationship I've come that was serious, absolutely. Fucking right. I've had, as y'all know, I've had older women, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the one y'all thinking of wasn't serious, so chill the fuck out on that. But, you know, down here in Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying? I've had an older lady. Look, I got to know. Like, and it's like y'all said, the older they get.
What you referring to, brother? I don't know. You said older relationship. What you talking about?
I said an older woman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant to say. But yeah, older women.
High school?
Chill, man. I'm not talking about that. Just saying down the
Well, like Rudy said, once you know, you got to do something about it. So,
but
once you know, you got to do something.
So, like, you know, it just dictates how you move. Like, you know, if it's going to be somewhere I know you got a high body count, we got to keep it where it's at. You know what I mean? We keep it cool and keep smashing and keep eating. And we ain't calling nothing serious. We ain't no item, and that's that. And then when I find the one, like, hey, you got a chance, and we find, like, oh, you 7 and under, you make the top list. What you doing tomorrow? You know what I mean? You can take it from there. Shit, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. Okay, I never asked. I'm going to be honest, man.
But I got, for me to take it to the next level, I got to know. like you said, I ain't about to be up here thinking I'm doing something. Somebody, some deal come around.
Like my man Rob said, they gonna lie. So you want to deal with that bullshit or?
Hey, hey, listen. They gonna lie, yo. I ain't even gonna say probably one of y'all wives or girlfriends lie to y'all. Let's be real now. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And it's vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't care who it is. They liable to lie. They liable to lie.
Right. That's what I'm saying, though.
That's what I started off by saying they gonna lie and tell you there's a lot that don't count. So I started off by saying that. So yes, the motherfuckers will lie. I get 20.
That's fine. You know what? But you get a sense of the truth. Yeah, let's be clear. Yeah, but we want to get a sense of the truth. Like Gavin says, how you carry yourself. I'm gonna get a feel for the situation. If you know what I'm saying, talking about, you had a wild time in your life where you had to experiment. That's probably going. You know what I mean? That ain't it. But yeah, so it's content.
Yeah.
I'll say, like, I was with the woman that I was with her for 2 years. I never once asked her how many men she been with. That's just, maybe it was me being
real quick, 20 for context. Willie and Donnell been off the market a long ass time, so they really don't. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of different. Well, maybe back in the 90s when they was dating, you used to ask this type of shit back in the 90s, But go ahead, 20.
I think, like, I don't know. Maybe it was because I was early in my recovery and I was looking for like a friend that turned into a relationship. But I ain't never really was like, damn, Missy, like, how many niggas you been with? Like, it ain't never like really drawn on to me to ask her that shit. Maybe I just really didn't care, But I don't know, bro. I really probably never even asked a female how many dudes she ever been with. Half the time, majority of the time, I was drunk. So that was the last thing I was worried about was how many men. Man, I'm drunk, man. You drunk. We about to fuck and keep it moving. So, but I mean, I never.
So, hold on.
I didn't
A few moments later.
I ain't asked her like no shit like how many men she been with.
I mean, to keep it a buck.
Y'all Negroes don't ask because y'all nasty. All right, y'all nasty. That's why y'all nags. My body's a temple. You understand?
You gotta fill that body count out through conversation or something. Like, I don't know. I don't think
hey Willie.
I don't be like, damn, how many you was with? Because I don't want them asking me that shit for real.
Your body is a temple.
But right now, it's a man married to a woman that got like 70 bodies, bro.
It's a man married to a woman that got 700 bodies.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a woman married to a man that got, you know what I'm saying, over 200, 300 of them things. You know what I mean?
Here go the thing. You gotta be well balanced to keep your ear out there. If you ain't got your ear to the street enough to know, dang, she used to get popped off on Friday nights by 5 people at a time. Like, if you ain't got your ear to the street enough to know that, or do some research or something, or I don't know. But I don't know. I can fit. I can get the sense.
What some men say, or what some women say, that's just your past.
I mean, it really don't matter, because if you get with somebody and you really do like them for real, and you fall for them and get them feelings, if you really cashing in on it and holding it down, like whoever she was with don't matter. It don't, because it's the whatever your name show. That's what show it is.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
You know what I mean? It won't matter. So, I mean,
I'm gonna disagree with that. Only because of the fact that, again, you with this woman who had fucking 100 bodies. She thinking about 20 of them niggas.
But you gotta fill that out, though, man.
And you're right. All right, so filling it out, that part I get. Yes, sir. Yes,
fill
sir.
That out.
You do.
You can tell me like, dang, I just met Shorty, but she just jumped on all the freaky steps right now. Like, she done been around this block a few times. Like, all right, we gonna lead this to.
So how do you take care of your boys? So I know I ain't the only one. You see somebody, there was a jump off with a dude. 20 years later, and you be like, dang, if he only knew what we did to her.
Man, look,
So,
I've been seeing it all the
So
time.
my thing is, if that was your wife, that was that girl,
Man,
how would you feel?
Man, that's what I'm saying. That's your job to make sure that ain't your woman. That like all these women got some dirt.
You contradicting yourself now.
No. That's your business to make sure you know that.
You gotta fill them out.
He was saying that. He was correct on that law. He was basically saying you gotta fill them out. So
Okay.
That you just get when you picking a woman, you just gotta make sure you ain't got the worst one.
Okay, you got it.
Like you. I mean, you heard them stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 was tag teaming this one, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't let that be your woman's name.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. I agree 100%. So anybody that say it don't matter, you a lie. A lot of us been to college here, so we done seen some things for sure. I'm trying, like Law said, I didn't see somebody, relationships, whatever.
I feel like if you have to ask, you already telling yourself something, right? That's just how I always felt.
You ain't asking. You like Donnell. Debo said, he said it best. You gotta feel like you gotta have a conversation. You get around to it and you get an idea. But no, you don't ever and just say, hey.
What if you love this woman now? What if you love this woman? She be I done fuck 50 motherfuckers. You done been with her. You done waited and filled it all out. Motherfucking now what? You just rolling with it?
Man, look. I mean, that's your choice. If you don't mind that, hey, I don't mind these 75 bodies she had. I love her. Some people like that.
Right, Debo.
You don't mind now. You gotta do something.
Some people like that shit.
That's
they don't mind.
That's bad.
That's fine. They like that used and abused. I'm cool on it, but some people like it.
It's worse. It's worse things than death, man.
It's not the same, man. But he's pretty facts, though, man. I was basically gonna say the same thing he was saying.
Straight up.
That's true, though. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't.
Because right now, I can meet somebody, and for real, she can have 800 bodies. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Hey, just like it's your past, I can look past. I can just like you said, I can fall in love with her.
Here we go. Right on cue. I want y'all to keep the same energy, right? I'm going to pull the video up because I feel you.